today, continuing with all our little Calcutta story, a little bit of the history. We're perched up on one road in the sheds at South Melbourne. A few of the shed boys around. There's someone on the roof over there just doing a little bit of hammering. You might pick that up in the sound in the background. History of Calcutta. 1881 is the year that horse cars commenced there. Horse cars began running in Calcutta in 1881, and in 1902 the small system was converted to electricity. Rebuilt, changed from metre to standard gauge and gradually expanded. While most other cities in the then British India adopted the double-deck configuration for their electric trolleys, Calcutta selected single-deck types. The earliest vehicles were one-truck motor cars capable of pulling trailers. So the habit that you see today of all this articulation in Calcutta actually is something that they sort of started on really early. Okay, welcome to the back of the sheds of the South Melbourne Tram Depot, and we welcome, and I hope I've got it right, Nika Chakraborty, beautiful, who in actual fact is the only Calcuttaran that we've got working here at South Melbourne Depot. From my understanding, Nika, most of the Bengalis are at Melbourne Depot. I think most of the traffic staff are at Melbourne. So Nika works out in the lovely sheds here at South. We're at the bottom of, I imagine, 5 Road. You've got your tin oil, spanners in the background. Nika's just come from doing brake work, I think. And we're going to say g'day and we're going to ask a few questions. Nika, born in what era in Calcutta?
I was born in Calcutta in 1944.
During the war?
Yeah, during the war.
Okay. Actually, the Japanese got very close to Calcutta, apparently.
Yes.
Okay. In what part of Calcutta? What suburb?
Konnagar.
Konnagar. Was that on a tram line? Any tram line?
No, tram line. Tram line is mostly in the city.
Mostly in the city?
City, just like you have got Melbourne. Inside the Melbourne and some of the outer suburb, you have got the tram line.
Yes.
The same thing in Calcutta too. It is in the main city and a little bit of outer suburb, but if you go further down, you don't find any tram line over there.
Okay.
Mostly train.
Mostly trains. So you were born just outside of the tram system, but you used the tram system in Calcutta quite a bit?
Yes.
Yes? In what way? For school?
No, we used to go to Calcutta very often, and when we used to go, we used to ride the tram.
Yes.
We used to ride the tram, and we used to enjoy riding the tram instead of bus, actually.
Okay. Now, any memories, special memories of the Calcutta trams, or a description of the type of streetcar? Apparently there are, like our articulated vehicles, except blocked in the middle, 2 conductors on each tram?
Yes. In Calcutta, you have got 1 driver, and most of the trams you have got 2 conductors.
Yes, okay.
And in Australia, your trams are built in such a way, in automatic system, you change the points bar on the road.
Yes.
But in Calcutta, every point there is a man who changes the points.
Ah, so at every interchange you've actually got a person who is doing the points.
Yes.
Ah.
That's what I saw that time. What it is now, I don't know.
Yes, okay. Now, you came to Australia when?
I came to Australia 30th of November 1979.
1979?
Yeah.
Up to that stage in Calcutta, you lived in different parts? Calicut or Balgacha? Or...
No. I was born there, but I had the training in Hindustan Motors Limited. That is in Hind Motor, parent company of General Motors. And then I went to Jamshedpur. In Telco, I worked there for 12 years.
Yes.
And from Jamshedpur I come to Australia with migration.
Okay, so you actually moved out of Calcutta for a little while.
Yeah.
And then to Australia.
Yeah.
Tramway life in Australia, Nika, when did that start for you?
In 1984.
1984.
Yeah.
What tempted you to come to the tramways here? Anything from Calcutta at all, or just a opportunity to get some work?
No, just to get a chance to opportunity to work.
Yes, okay. The tram depot that you worked at first of all was?
Preston Workshop.
Preston Workshops, the beautiful Preston Workshops. But you started work at the Preston Workshops in the middle 1980s.
Yes.
Doing what sort of work?
I was a plastic developer, first class one. In here they build the new tram. I was mostly making the parts, different parts of the tram.
Ah, so for these, the Z3s, I imagine, the A class and the B class.
Yes, yes.
You were specialising in making the spare parts.
Spare parts in plastics.
In plastics.
And plastic developer. This is fiberglass.
Fiberglass developer, using the skills that you bought from Hindustan.
No. In Hindustan, I was specially trained up for the motor industry. When I came to Australia, I worked in General Motors in motor industry, and I got retrenched. And then, for the permanency of the job, I took up this job. I joined with the Public Transport Corporation.
Okay, all right. Now, your life then has obviously been a little bit nomadic. You've moved from the Preston workshops to where?
To Melbourne Depot.
Melbourne Depot. You found a lot of Bengalis at Melbourne Depot?
Yes.
Yes. Was there a camaraderie in amongst the people from West Bengal or Calcutta at Melbourne Depot? Because we have very few here at South Melbourne.
No, you got quite a few over there in Melbourne.
Yes.
And we were very friendly, and most of them are enjoying their life working with the tramways.
Yes. Okay. Melbourne Depot to where? Give me an overview.
South Melbourne, here.
To South Melbourne. So you've had Preston workshops, Melbourne Tram Depot, South Melbourne Tram Depot.
Yeah.
Any difference in the places? Anything special you can tell us about the life of different tram depots and the workshops?
In the workshop, the life is different, where they used to manufacture the new parts for the tram, plus maintenance of the tram. But in the depot, it is mostly the maintenance of the tram.
Hi, I'm Ronald Berry. I was born in Paran in Melbourne, and as a kid, I travelled the system there off and on, and then I went to Tasmania to live for a number of years, and then my parents brought us back to Melbourne to live. And over the years, I've noticed the change in the tram system from the old class up to the new class of tram. And I started in the tramway system in 1977, and I started off at Melbourne Depot for a number of years. Then I did a bit of work in the head office for a number of years there, and then I was transferred out to Brunswick Depot, then down to South, which I've been since 1993. And with South, it's got a character all of its own. It's a depot which sticks together and helps its own fellow workers at all times.
Hi, my name's Eric Pannell, and I came to Australia in 1976. I was born in Corvallis, Oregon. I lived in Canada, New York, and then here. And I was, educated through the state system, and I went to Swinburne University, or then TAFE, and I had a various number of jobs, and in 1995, I joined the tramways, and I haven't looked back, at least yet anyway, and it's really not a bad job, and hopefully we'll have a job here next year.
Hello, Calcutta. My name is Maribela. I'm a conductor, and this is our ticket. This is the Dailies one. You can find it from Zone 1, which allowed you to travel to the city area, and then you got Zone 2 and 3, and also this is our all 2 hours one. You got you find it in here. 1 and 2 zones, and also this is our short trip ticket, and you got the cards as well to save you a lot of money. Big bill.
We're off to Calcutta, and here's the project, and just as a last little finale, because we're on the home straight now, the Calcutta system is getting stronger again. All the words we've got from Debashish Bhattacharya is that there's been a lot of civil action in Calcutta at the present. A lot of that civil action has meant in days of stoppages where rickshawwallas and taxis and any form of transportation has stopped in support of the Calcutta tramway system. So welcome to the South Melbourne mess room with all its coughs and sneezes of the winter time. So Calcutta, as you're building up, we're going to come over and build up with you. And if I could just go through and give you a last couple of minutes of what the project's about, this will give you a summary of what's actually happening. This is written on the 1st of July 1996 to the head of the Calcutta Tramway Corporation, Mr. T.K. Bhattacharya. Dear Mr. Bhattacharya, I write to you with regard to my developing a tramways cultural exchange project titled Tracking in collaboration with the Calcutta Tramways. I am a conductor driver and an admirer of the beauty of tramways, employed on the Melbourne Tramways for the past 8 years, who has been active in cultural projects associated with the tramways. In 1995 I worked with artist Michael Douglas Micheldo Duguleso, a lecturer at the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology, to develop an exhibition about life around the Melbourne Tramways. This work involved researching people like Big Boy and historic aspects of our system, and undertaking consultation with tramway workers and public transport users to generate images and stories of the social life around the tramways, and developing this material towards an exhibition of public interest. In 1994, whilst on holiday in India, I found myself travelling on Calcutta trams, and soon I had struck a friendship with your system staff from the Belgacha depot. Upon return to Melbourne, I developed a package of information about the Melbourne Tramway system, together with a banner painted by the South Melbourne Tram Depot staff, extending a hand of sister depot friendship. That's where the moon meets the sky and Melbourne meets Calcutta. It's amore. From this first encounter, Michael and I have further researched the Calcutta Tramways and have become increasingly interested in extending our friendship to Calcutta as one of the few fellow surviving tramway systems in the world. Major point. Louis Lopez, we're signing off from the mess room of the lovely South Melbourne Tram Depot, a mess room that hopefully wouldn't be demolished, but by the looks of it will be at the end of this year.